Hey, Lemon. Thank you for the sub. So I'm just figuring out, I uploaded the game, like a new version, and it like broke. And I didn't realize it was like a Android only thing, and I'm trying to figure it out. Don't have any money for it. Yeah, that's fine. If there's like, I don't know if there's like marketing keys or something. I'll give you one, Joker's Chosen. It's not released yet, technically, so. Lemon, are you there? Did you just give me a sub and run? So it's looking like I might have to import a new scene. Yeah, don't play the mobile version right now. It's broken. I effed it up. Teams mobile app isn't supported. It might work on a nicer phone. I don't know. I also don't know if it works with the Steam Deck, to be honest with you. If anybody has a Steam Deck out there, if you know anybody who has one, tell them to try my game. It should work because it's just a web game, but I don't really know if it does or not. I don't have a Steam Deck, so I can get a discount on one since I'm a developer. Yeah, thanks. Almost midnight? Okay. Gotta make a new scene. Scene base. Try this. Do a scene pre-title. Yeah, this is the code I just made. Delete that. Okay. See if this fixes it. So I'm in an issue right where I can't like click right away or else it crashes. Yeah, see? Create key button is not a function. Oh, I gotta create a new one. Wait, was that on mobile optimization? Allo 1128. Scene pre-title map. Hmm. I mean, honestly, in this one, I could just return everything. Like, I could just take everything out. All I need to do is take the fangs out of the code and make it so it doesn't do anything. 1128. Create key buttons. So it is pulling scene base. This create key buttons. I don't see how to do this, how I can make this work. All this is done with scene base and scene name. I'm kind of lost. $1209, $1884. Oh, pre-title map's not defined. Okay. That means something. It is defined though. It's right here. It's fucking defined as hell. I almost want to just drag all of this into my next plugin. don't understand what she did here. This should run before the other code. Let me just get rid of this because I'm pretty sure none of it works, so. Is there a way I could just make it so the first scene doesn't have any buttons? So if you just don't push anything, it works, right? Works freaking great. Like this scene works fine. Let me just try something kind of funky. Get it to initialize. That should have worked. And this is frustrating. And then it works fine here. It's initialized. Everything going forward works great. But this first freaking map, dude. So I'm trying to look at the code and figure out why it goes to a map first, and then the second map is fine, but the first map... I could kind of hack it and disable mouse input. Okay, so I think... How's everybody doing out there in the chat worlds? Are you enjoying watching me struggle with this bad boy? Basically, the issue I'm having is that my control plugin is not compatible with my pre-title plugin. So I have to figure out how to initialize the control plugin on the first map that's loaded. So I don't know. I don't really have a solution. I'm trying to think a lot here and just sit here and figure this out, because this is like the last thing in getting my game to go live. I mean, there's some other little things. But this is a game breaker. I was so excited because I got it working, and then I didn't realize it was crashed, so I already uploaded it. So I gotta finish it and re-upload it by today. And I might have to delete it, you know? Like, not use the functionality, which I don't want to do, man. I'd much rather just figure out a way to hack it so that it doesn't crash on the first map. For some reason, it doesn't initialize all this stuff. And I don't know why. Trying to figure it out. I wonder if I could just do like an undefined type thing. Because really the issue, just do a conditional where if it's undefined it loops or something. So like var. So if opacity would be like directional pad opacity. If directional equals undefined. I don't know. JavaScript check for undefined. You're trying to let me figure it out myself. Thanks, Matt. Appreciate your help. If directional pads dot opacity equals undefined. This isn't right. The Stack Overflow is lying to me. I can't check if it's undefined, and if it's undefined, just like the string in directional pad is a local variable. Oh, that's it. And none of that seems relevant. Okay. So if I use this title, this pre-title event, I remember I was looking at this before and I kind of gave up. But there has to be a hack to where I can just make it so it's not detecting. Go back to the error. Basically what's happening is the controller doesn't initialize when this is loaded, so it dies. Because in the pre-title events, it creates a new scene called scene underscore pre-title event. And basically, if you push a button in the pre-title event screen like so, it will try to create the controller, right? But it doesn't have all the stuff that it needs. The on-screen joystick. So there's a couple ways to go about that. Maybe I could make it so it doesn't detect the input, or it's just an instance of scene map, but it's missing some variables. It's missing a few variables, yeah. So do you think I should just define the variables? But won't that mess it up later? Won't that make it so... Because I was trying to make a conditional where if it's undefined, then it's this. But I don't know. That doesn't seem to work. It was kind of funky because I got this working and I was all excited, and I didn't realize that if you... Don't just define them. They likely exist but have not been inherited. Yeah. Okay. Okay, well, I don't know how to inherit them. I put this plugin below the allo control plugin. Hopefully that helps. Hey, Corpse Jacks. Go to the pre-title thing. This is a pretty small plugin. There's not much. Here, I'll zoom out a little bit so you can see pretty much all of it. Again, I don't need the controller to work. I just need it to not crash the game. And I know that that's a big difference. You know, I don't care if it works in this scene. Scroll down a bit, sure. That's like the bottom of the plugin. I was able to get it to work by just defining the variables in the controller plugin, but then the controller doesn't work anymore, so can't do that. I had like another pre-titled event type of thing, but it runs super crappy, so I got rid of it. This one runs well, it just has this, if you push on the first loading screen, it gets effed up. Inherit the missing functions. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how I would go about making that happen. What functions in CMap use the controller variables? The way I kind of found that, well, I found that out is by like breaking it. So I know that bitmap does, right? So that's not this one. Well, yeah, this one, because it's under base scene base. So these two. This one too, as well. So directional opacity, width and height. Those will all get called. And it's not from scene map, it's from scene base. I just use scene base now in my virtual button because it's just easier. But it looks like the pre-title, which is the scene pre-title, which is the scene that this creates, it doesn't inherit from scene base, which is like part of the problem, right? I tried to recreate a new. This will be difficult to explain. That sucks. Go to pre-title and look at initialize. Need to send it for scene update. So I need to get the same one. There's a lot of updates. That's the scene. Okay. .117 and 118. Oh, by the way, I got my game installed down below 250 megs, down from 400, which is a success. So I cut off 150 megabytes basically of my game's install size, which is going to be good for Steam too. Gonna make people happy. So I don't understand the similar inheritance. I don't know what that means. Copy 117 and 118 and change initialize to update and add a closing brace in your controller plugin. Like this. Okay, it gave me something different, didn't it? Did it? Let me check. Create key buttons. Yeah, so this one defined bitmap now. Now I need to create key button. Wait, what happened there? Wait, opacity is undefined now. I didn't save it. Okay, create key buttons. 1128. Does it have to go above? I don't think this is gonna work. Alias, scene base start. I can cut that out, right? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying random stuff. So I don't create. It says this is not a function. Create key buttons. Isn't it though? Oh. Why doesn't it inherit scene base? Need to inherit scene map. So do I do this? It did not inherit the original scene map at the start. Yeah, that's true. So where do I put that? Do I put it here? Message in Discord to avoid delay. Okay. And start. Similar to 1160. Okay. Replace. Initialize with start. In line 1160, replace initialize with update. It's not scene base though. I think I have to call scene base prototype update. Where is that function created? It's up above. Up here. I'll go to it. Oh, it's actually below. It's created right here. I could just copy it, right? Like I could just do scene base or scene pre-title prototype create key buttons. Hold on. I need to create control buttons and create. You know what I could do? I could just say scene base. Right? I don't have to pull from this. Should not need to. Scene map inherits scene base. Well, either way. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going wild here. Scene map inherit scene base, yeah. Either way though, right? Shouldn't they both work? It's just that I define scene map a lot more. I don't know what to do. I guess that's obvious. Is this on GitHub? I can push it live real quick if you want. I'm gonna comment it out though, if I do. So let me do that real quick. I'll push it live, hold on. I already did. It takes like 5 seconds. Man, I was looking at the mastery menu, and I feel like that's going to be harder than the other menu to make it mobile friendly. This is the Allo virtual button plugin that has this scene title that I'm trying to add the title map into. Most of the issues are between Heim pre-title events and Allo virtual button.js. I remember we came into this issue before and I had no idea what it is, and now I'm a little bit more clear on what it is than before. Just to, you know, as I got better at learning stuff, and it's just the interaction between the two plugins. They don't like each other.
business sells in 7 seconds.
Hey. Well, this kind of like fixed it, sort of. Not really, no. I didn't fix it. I just turned it off. There's no... I basically broke the whole thing. So now the Nothing works, see? This is pulled in from the mobile optimization plugin, so it's kind of, but the actual functionality is in the Allo plugin, but the image is from the mobile optimization plugin. So it's like it's not working. Oh wow, you're in Cuba. That's cool, man. Send some pictures in the IRL. I haven't seen Cuba. So I didn't really fix it. All I did was like do this. Is there any... Invalid left sign assignment 1149. Wait, there is a syntax error somewhere. What is that doing there? I didn't fix it, man. Oh, I put an accidental plus and it just broke all the code. That's what I did, bro. For the rest of the plugin. Super good programmer. I don't know if you know how good of a programmer I am. I just put a plus sign in the middle and it just deactivates all the code. $11.28. Create key button press. It should inherit the create key button, shouldn't it? From scene base. Who is watching? Nobody. Yo, man, quit it with that. No, you're not nobody. But there's not a lot of people. My thing says there's 3. Yeah, basically, there's not a lot of us in here. Man, I really wanted to get this on, dude. It was above it, but I did try to move it below. That doesn't work either. I think scene title doesn't initialize all of the initial stuff. I don't see it grabbing scene base anywhere. It has this. It has the scene pre-title.prototype equals object create scene map prototype. And then there's this too, I guess. Call scene map prototype. You know what's weird too? Like if I run it and if I don't push anything for the first scene, right? And I just like take my hands off the keyboard. Oh, never mind. It's broken now. Probably because of this broke code I put in here. But if I just like don't touch it, right, and just let it do its thing for the beginning, then I can just play normal after that and everything works great. So it's like, for some reason, it doesn't load until the second map. Which is weird as hell, right? I tried to hack it where I just did a transfer right away. That didn't work. But yeah, from here I can pretty much play the whole game normally. That's why I thought it was working, so I uploaded it thinking, oh cool, it works. I must have just like changed something and didn't know it. This works, see? It's not supposed to pop up during dialogue too, that's weird. Yeah, what happened there? Why is that not working now? You alias scene base with a function that was used later. I don't know what you're talking about, but I did change it to where I don't use scene menu anymore and I use scene base, just because it was a little bit easier than having to do both scene map and scene battle. That way I could just do them all in one. At least that's what I was thinking. Oh, this is in scene map. That's why it doesn't work during dialogue. I should make it so it's set up for dialogue too. You add a scene base with a function that is used later. I don't know if that was used before. To add pre-title to make it work. Do you think there's any way to just, like, my approach before was just like defining them as undefined so it doesn't crash, and then maybe allowing the controller to like update it again on the next map. Plug-in controller is not the problem. Just can't find anything. Well, can I just define the things that it's looking for so it doesn't crash the game? And then the problem is when I try to do that, what happens is all the defined stuff like sticks. You know? If there's a way to just like pause input, that would work fine too. Because I don't need people to skip that scene. I don't care if they do on desktop. Do you know if there's a way to deactivate mouse input for just one map? Because that's really the core of the problem. Everything works fine after that first map. If I could just deactivate mouse activity. Like make mouse equal null or something. Input, I don't know. There is a way to deactivate multi-touch that I think I do somewhere. I'm sure the way to activate single touch would be similar. I'd prefer to do it just with like some code. Touch screen. On the map pre-transfers to? It just works on, so for the plugin, whatever you set as the first map is the one that it doesn't work on. After you load the next map, it works. So it's just, for whatever reason, in pre-title events, yeah, I don't know. But when I go to the next map, the one with the clouds and the cliffs and stuff, it's like, works fine. Like it doesn't crash when you do a touch input. I could do a wait if I want. Any variables initialized on the hey babe and not on the pre-tile map? Are you meaning like through events? Is that what you're saying? I have a, not really variable so much. I have a change menu access, disable. And then I have a hide all, but hide all UI plugin command, but I think I have that in the other one too. Yeah, I do. The menu access disable is there too. I set all the level up faces here. There's some weights. Yeah, not really. This is all I got. Well, this too, because this is what happens when you click the screen, I guess. Frick, I was hoping I could get this to work. What a disappointment. It's just the pre-title is not inheriting scene map. Yeah, and I feel like it should, right? Like, this should do it. This should do everything I need right here. But it's not. What the freak? And I moved it below just because I thought maybe that would have a better chance of working in the plugin order. Oh man, there's always some little dumb thing. Yeah, I put it down here, and then aloe's here, so it's right below it, so it shouldn't. I want to try something. Need an RPG maker genius? You don't claim to be that? I call you that. I think you're an RPG maker genius. Let me try something really fast, just out of craziness. Where's scene title? Scene title, where are you? Scene title screen. Title screen, where are you at? Any work done on my RPG Maker game because Scream Fortress just came out and I'm going to dedicate my entire month to playing it? Okay. Okay, yeah, that broke still. Wait, did I not save it? No, I did. Gotta check your mom. Okay. Damn it. This is making me mad. Damn it, dude. I'm looking at stuff in case you guys are wondering what I'm doing. Like looking up things. There's another scene here called pre-title map. Actually, it's all pre-title map. don't know what this is doing. I don't understand this code. Pre-title map is set to false. Pre-title map ID or 1. It's not or 1. Plugin manager dot params heim. Okay, so this is pulling in the params. I get that. What does this fucking $ mean, dude? What the hell is that crap? Okay, so scene pre-title map. This initialize apply this argument. Scene map prototype. Scene pre-title map. Initialize equals function scene map prototype initialize. Call this. Set up new game. Receive transfer. Reserve transfer. Go to scene manager. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's like title heim. Go to function scene class. If scene class equals scene title and uses title or show once, this next scene equals new scene pre-title map. Else to call this scene class. It's so little code, it feels like I should be able to tweak something. Imported pre-title events 1? What does that mean? Pre-title events equals th. I could just do this for all the offense, right? Hold on a second. I have an idea. Hey, what's up, No Shame Network? Welcome to my stream. I'm just toiling through some code here. I'm just trying to do some hard code, man. So I could do something like this. So basically what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna ID every single thing that's undefined and I'm just going to set it up. So basically we start here. What's our first one? Create key button. Okay, so create key buttons equals Do you always stream in the software development category instead of RPG Maker or RPG Maker MZ category? I do both. I just really don't like changing it. So I don't, that's really it. Like I don't really, can't be bothered. That has to. Does this work? I don't know. Can I do something like this where I... Oh my god. Hey, Step Mac 35. Welcome to my stream. Sorry, I'm in a little bit of a tuffle right now, if you will. Trying to figure this mother trucker out. I'm about to put my game on Android, but I'm just having one little hang up. It's just some undefined variables that I'm trying to like hack so that I can just make it so that they're defined so the game doesn't crash. It's coding, I completely understand. Yeah. I don't know. Code, do you see what I'm trying to do? Like, declare it, and then if it's not there, just make it blank. Just so it's not undefined. And then my hope is that the plugin will take it over later if it is defined. I don't know. Welcome to suffering and pain, all you writers. You get what I'm trying to do, but functions won't work that way. Yeah, I guess they won't. Using my brain, solve problem. Use brain, solve problem. I'm just thinking, just give me a second. Need help fixing pre-title to get what you need to ignore it. Sorry, I'm not that person right now. Yeah, it's okay, man. Thank you for trying to help. I don't like the way it creates like this new. Yeah, I can try that. I can make it so it uses scene base. That might work. Might as well. It's alias after that. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna do it. I don't know, I'm just gonna try it, whatever. Bitmap is undefined. Pre-tunnel map scene base. I think I just have to add a pre-title map that scene base update to allo. Scene pre-title map update allo. So it's saying at 11:60:68. So it's saying here that it's, so actually it is pulling from the scene base, because otherwise it wouldn't reference this line 11:60:68. So it is pulling from the base, but it cannot find the property bitmap of scene pre-title map dot scene base update. Hold on. I think the reason it's different, okay, I'm seeing something here, is because the way the hierarchy is weird. Like it's funky. Like it wants me to do something like this. Something like this. Is this code wrong? Now this is still not going to work, but it will change what it says. Boot, scene base, allo, virtual. 1128. Okay, so now it's having issues with this create button here. When you alias the scene base, create key button is not a function. Scene boot dot scene base dot start. You changed the scene base back to scene map in pre-title? Yeah, I did. I changed it back to scene map. So scene boot dot scene base dot start, which is here. It's right underneath. Call this. Create button is not a function. Before recognizing that, you changed the conditions that made the bitmap error you were trying to use as a fix. You're saying I should keep pre-title as scene base? I could do that. I didn't think it made a difference. I thought it just inherited it, so whatever. But I'll change it. Just 2 spots. Could work. Same issue. Same place. Right here. So it doesn't like this create key button thing. Why doesn't it like it? Parameters, key button settings. Scene.base.prototype. I might have to copy this. Mm. That didn't do anything. That makes it so it breaks before it even starts up. Frick, man. Because you have scene base in there? I don't understand what you mean. I don't understand what you're saying. Are you saying because it's... I mean, I have scene base in a lot of places. Are you saying like this shouldn't be the way it is? I tried it like this. It didn't do anything. Scene. Oh no, I know it's not the same. I was just trying it with that because that's the way it identifies the error in the console. It says that scene pre-title map is not defined. Create key button is not a function. Hello, 1150 and 1886. Scene pre-title map is not defined. Oh, okay, so... I'm gonna have to do something like I did up here. Like setting a var. Uncaught type error. 1150. Prototype of undefined. Didn't I just freaking define it? What? Oh. It's because this is up below it. Some of what I bring up is just a syntax error. Yeah. It's fine. It's all syntax errors for me. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just goofing off, really. I'm just fucking around until I get something. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just screwing with it until something happens. That may never happen, but I really want it to work. I really want to be able to use this menu like really bad. And it's crushing my heart. Just keep messing with it until something occurs to me. Wish I was a good programmer. You want to say unbreak your controller plugin? If I go from scene boot to the map I want to use, I don't see how that'll even help. What would make that different and make it initialize properly that this won't do? Because the issue is that the controller doesn't initialize on the pre-title event. So it's like, how would that help? Wouldn't it have the same problem? And also for scene boot, it doesn't, you'd have to like set it up. It'd be way more complicated. Like the way she does this is actually pretty sleek. It's just, I don't think she was anticipating somebody having a touchscreen controller. So getting the controller to initialize, I don't know how to do it. I'm stuck. But I would still have to get the controller to initialize on the scene boot anyway, so it'd be the same issue. Oh wow, Big Geekdom 101. What's up, guys? I remember the last time. Hey, thanks for the follow. I'm a big Geekdom fan. Been watching him for about a bajillion years. I saw you were playing God of War. Did you finish up? Suck your slong? Okay, yeah, no, I anything, man. Huge fan. Whatever you want, dude. No, I won't. Nibble my foreskin. Okay, that's gross. It's interesting seeing Big D over there out of his YouTube videos. He's actually quite quite profane. You know, he's a little bit less profane in his YouTube videos. Thanks everybody for the follows. Let's go over who followed. Ultimate Shiny Garchomp. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, I like money more than cursing. Yes. 601 Tay. Thank you for the follow. Bro, I'm words to live by that. Yes, money is greater than cursing. I could write that into my code. It would look something, you know. I got distracted. Did I mess up my code? No, it's all okay. It's all good. Just gotta. I'm gonna delete all this. It's trash code that nobody will ever use. But we could do like something like if profane is greater than or equal to money, and then what that'll do is if the profane is greater than the money, wait, no, it'd be the opposite. It'd be like if the money is greater than the profane, then this profane initialize. If profane is greater than money. I'm teaching you guys how to code here. So we're telling the game, you know, if profane and money are equal, you choose money. If profane is greater than money, you choose profane. But if money is greater than profane, you choose money. Choose money all the time. Okay. Okay, so in order to make that work, I have to do var money equals profane. And what that'll do is that'll tell it whatever the money is, you choose the profane first. So whatever money is, it'll be profane. GTA style. Save money, kill hookers. Choose money all the time. But yeah, I'm giving you guys an intro to programming here from a really bad teacher. So basically, var money equals profane will mean the variable money will always be profane, meaning money doesn't really exist. Wait, no, money, I did it backwards. It should be profane equals money. So this way, profanity will always be replaced by money. Oh, did you finish var profane equals true if money... Okay, yeah, var profane equals true if money is greater than factor else false. Wow. Good stuff, guys. I needed that. Thanks for the raid. For those of you who are new, here, let me show you my game real quick. Yeah, Code is a better programmer than me by a mile. Var profane equals true. It would actually be like this. If money is equal factor else false. So for those of you who are new here, I have a video game I made. Here, I'll show you some. I've been setting it up for Android. It's part of the problem. I gotta actually delete this code from my game. Python, yeah, it looks like Python. Can't put Python in my JavaScript game here. So first thing I gotta remember is don't touch the screen, otherwise it'll crash. Or it'll just crash anyway. Wish I had a game that works, that'd be cool. Yeah, it's just... Okay, so if I touch the screen at this point, it'll crash. Right? But now I can play the game. So that's the bug that I'm trying to fix, right? Watch, if I click here, it breaks the game. But if I just wait until the next scene and just chill out for a second, keep my hands in the air. You know, I'm used to that. Then you can just I did Ludum Dare at the team. We made what feels inarguably like the best game I've ever submitted. What changed me having nothing to do with any aspects of development except audio. Yeah, that'll change it. But yeah, this is for those of you who are new, this is my game. It's like a develop these nuts on your chin. It's a RPG. It's actually doing really well. I've sold like 1,000 copies so far. And you know, you name your characters. This game also has like touchscreen control, right? See, this is the Android version that I'm working on, right? See, this is for like a touchscreen interface. Develop these nuts on your chin. Did you beat God of War yet? When are you gonna do the bootleg Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball episodes? That's the ones I want to watch, like old school. Like illegal. If you didn't beat it, I wouldn't be here. We did one yesterday. Yeah, I came in, I think, for that. Literally yesterday. I'm sorry. I'm not really. I'm a fake fan. I'm a fake Geekdom 101 channel fan. 109, 110. Oh, that sounds fun. That sounds like a lot of fun. I'm ashamed I missed it. That would have been cool. I watched like those episodes just like when I'm chilling on the side. But this is like a tutorial intro mission. I did miss it. No, I wasn't there. I misspoke. I was there in an earlier one. Sorry, I'm a liar. I try my best not to be. Thank you for calling me out. Here I come. But yeah, I've been playing my game on mobile. It's freaking sick. Like, it works really well. And I'm pretty sure Google Android is going to approve my next submission. Look at this. This is Super Dragon Ball. You have to push the key to charge up. Silent Hill 2 is next. That's cool. I like that game. I don't honestly watch a lot of gamer streams. You know, I tend to... I'll watch yours, I think, probably. But I tend to... I do more like development streams and art streams. I don't do the normal Twitch menu. But if somebody was watching like Dragon Ball, that's awesome. I think I've seen Dragon Ball on your channel before, and it was like, it was something on Namek. I think it might have been Vegeta versus Raccoon, maybe. Watch it again soon. Yeah, I bet you probably get more viewers for the gameplay. I really have no idea. Do you get more? You get more for Dragon Ball? I mean, I guess you probably would get more for Dragon Ball. Are you partner yet, Darren? Do you have a partner? could see you having it, or maybe you don't even want it. A lot of YouTubers don't. Because I stream on YouTube, and that is forbidden. Yeah, and also too, like, partner, it's like, especially now, you don't even get more money necessarily, depending on what you negotiate, but it's like, why would anybody do it? It doesn't make any sense. At least that's kind of my impression. I'm not at the point where I have partners, so I can't compare the numbers directly, because I know they give you sometimes they'll give you like specific like offers and stuff. YouTube's where you make your money. I was watching Ludwig. I watched his Mogul Mail channel, and he was saying that all his friends who are streamers make way more than all his YouTube friends, which I found surprising. He says even though his videos get millions of views, he still makes more during his streams, which I thought was surprising. Everyone is different. Yeah, that's probably it. Also, too, he's like, when he streams, you know, his audiences are in the 100,000s. So he's like a streamer first and foremost, and a YouTuber second, I would say. Even though he's not any, he ain't no slouch when it comes to YouTube either. I don't have 10 hours a day dedicated to streaming, yeah. Yeah, you're not pulling 100K. So that's probably a big difference. But I'm glad you like it. It's good to see you on Twitch. It's kind of cool seeing you do like different types of content and different games. I'll go lurk in there somewhere sometimes, but not a ton. I tend to get distracted by gameplay, and I'm usually working on stuff. Been here since 2018, but didn't promote it hard. Yeah, I probably remember the first time I've seen you stream. It was probably about 2 years ago. So I was on Twitch for a while, and you're actually on. If you were in since 2018, your account is older than mine. But yeah, it's just it's good that you're promoting it. I'm excited for the future of it. I think Twitch is going to be less and less good for like really big creators, and it's going to still be pretty good for like small creators, kind of like it is now. But that whole pay cut to the partners was like kind of surprising. I have friends that stream that were like super bummed, you know, that are like, full-time streamers. Can't make any money here. YouTube, you can. Yeah. I heard your merch sales are going good. I almost bought one of those Gohan shirts. See if I can find them. Buy one? No way, dude. I gotta save up money. Where's your website? How do I get to your website? I don't even know.
Is Vegeta on
Whose
his
voice
way?
is that? Cringe. I'm just joking, man. Available in any video. PayPal donations. So you just go to the video. Is this it? Exclusive merch. Redbubble. So you're saying the Gohan one is the one that was selling? In your video you said it was like one of the best selling ones ever or something? I don't know. Sorry for misquoting. Best selling one. I just see the sticker. Maybe that's the same thing, right? Then, now, and forever. Change it to what it is at the bottom. Who did the art? Darren. I'm not gonna buy it, dude. Dead Dark. Yeah, it's pretty. It looks pretty solid. Then, now, and forever. Yeah, nice lines. Very clean. Very decisive. It's interesting, this style. This doesn't look like this isn't a Toriyama elbow. It's like a little different. I'm not saying it's bad, it's just different than the Toriyama elbow. Then, now, and forever. I didn't realize he was using a different belt cut. He's a tattoo artist. Yeah, Dragon Ball Z doesn't have super realistic anatomy. I think compared to most animes, it has like kind of strange looking anime. It's not strange because it's such a hugely popular show that everybody's used to it, but like nobody has collarbones, you know? They just have like, their pectoral muscle starts there. And they also, usually the elbow is like more of a spike than it is here. Like here you actually see his bone in his arm, but usually they don't. Like a lot of times with the original Toriyama style, they favor like having like the muscles be more bulging and like pulling out bones that should be there. It's like something you see a lot. Like there's no bone in the elbow, and if there is, they stick out. Like the elbow sticks out like a spike. It's real dramatic. But this anatomy on this arm is very realistic. Yeah, they sharpen it. Yeah, I like it because it's like a dramatic style and it accents the muscles more, but it's definitely not a realistic style. It's a Dragon Ball. It's a Dragon Ball style. You can tell. That's why for Dragon Ball, like you can tell without seeing their faces, you know, that it's like a Dragon Ball body. You know what I mean? Like it's very, like if you just get like somebody who draws like a super buff anime character and you put them next to like Broly's body or something, and even if there's not like their character design stuff on, you can tell, oh, that one's Dragon Ball, and it's pretty obvious. And it's because stuff like the elbow, the no collarbones. In general, bones don't tend to even be there. They just have like extra big muscles. Yeah, this is great. If anybody wants to buy it, I mean, I'm not gonna buy it. I'm broke. I gotta release some games. I gotta go pay for my iOS fees. Oh wait, that was the wrong address. Yeah, man, I don't know. Sorry. Yeah, it looks great. All right, everybody. I don't know what I'm gonna do about this code. Been struggling over it all day, man. I don't know what to do. I'll just play my game while I think about it. Hey, what's up, Olivia? I got raided by a big YouTuber. He offered to put his nuts on my chin. I thought that was thoughtful. That was considerate. You know. Yeah, the controller's back to what I had before. It works, Code Mora. It's just a matter of it doing I'm currently doing map stuff and taking a break. Oh, that's cool. Olivia, are you in the Discord? It's been getting more busy in there. Not yet. Join my Discord, man. Then you'll know when I go live. Just got back from vacation. Oh, that's cool. Five-hour drive back. Where'd you drive? From where to where? Include your address and social security number, please. And your GPS. GPS longitude, latitude. No, like what city to what city, if you don't mind. If you don't feel comfortable saying, that's fine. I'm just curious. I'm in Hawaii, so it takes me a long time to do the stalking. Like it's far. You know what I mean? It's a long trip. Blue Mountains up. Blue Mountains up north. Is PA Pittsburgh? North Pacific? Are you thinking like Oregon and Washington? Maybe? I don't know. Pennsylvania. Oh, cool. That's way different. Just moved out of the northeast of Florida. I miss my change of seasons. Yeah, we don't have those in Hawaii either. Although it does snow here in the mountains during the winter. Let's see, my friend sent me some code. Oh, Code Morris made me a plugin. So he gave me all this code and he's like, try this, it might work, it might not. Not too drastic where I live, but it's beautiful, yeah. Sometimes that's nice and mellow. I mean, you can always fancy it up later. I think a wise man once said to do what you know. Or maybe a woman said that. I gotta clean up this thing too if I'm gonna put it on iPhone, man. Like the way, you see how it goes in a square? That's so ghetto. It should be in like a perfect circle that just goes like around like this. Also, the range, its range is not that good. It should reach all the way across the screen. I'm gonna change it. I don't know, I gotta figure it out. There's a lot with the touchscreen controls that I gotta figure out, but it's playable now and it's good. It's just, you know, got work to do. So my friend gave me a plugin to try and implement in. So let's try do it. So I'm just gonna drop it in here. Or file new, how about that? File, save as. Okay, cmsplash.js. We're gonna try and replace. CM Splash. Doesn't seem to work. Let's see if I can fix code's code. Uncaught syntax error, unexpected token on 15. I don't see it. CM equals. I don't see a syntax error here. Oh, CM or. Same thing. I'll save. No worries. Dude, does this work? Is this working? I feel like this is working. Now I have to check to see if the new game starts. Did you just make like a better plugin than Heim in like 10 minutes? What the hell? Does this work? This is an awesome plugin. I'm gonna put this one on my itch. Fuck you, Heim, bitch. Sorry for swearing, but that's the last Heim plugin I'm ever gonna use in my life. Hey, CodeRad. CodeMore just made me a plugin and it works excellent. It's gonna make all my dreams come true. I think I'm gonna deploy. That being said, we're gonna deploy and we're gonna do mobile tests today with the rest of the stream. I got rated code by a big YouTuber, Geekdom 101. He's very profane. He's a big YouTuber. He's a medium Twitch streamer though. Awesome guy. I've been watching his videos for like a million years. Yes, something about balls. Yes, he offered to put his balls on my chin. So that's flattering, you know. Yeah, it's like, hey, I'll consider it. Thank you for the offer. Not something I normally would do, but you know, I could make it work. Maybe for a shout out on your Twitter. Maybe for some clout. Take my insulin now. Good luck. Well, it seems to work, so I think I'm gonna test it. It's been a really good stream though, Code Rad. I guess you're starting your work day. I'm gonna take a quick break, guys. I need to tinkle, as you say. I start in 1 hour and 30 minutes. Oh, so you're up early? Okay, cool. I'll be right back. Work on some animations while I watch you now. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna do some testing, so it won't be... it'll be pretty chill. I actually uploaded a game. So, hey, Code Rad, I wanted to tell you, I actually kept getting rejected from my Google description, from my Google Play Store description. And eventually I figured it out on this last submission. I had a link to my Twitch in there because I say on the description, like, the majority of the game development was streamed on Twitch. And then I linked to my Twitch, and that's actually what they had the problem with. So they were talking about the language they used was like, you can only reference properties that you own. But I guess for them, that included like a website. So you can reference a website, but it has to be your website. You can't reference like social media sites or... and I guess that's kind of just like an umbrella rule to keep people from like redirecting people out of their store, you know? So like they don't want people to go on the Google Play Store and be like, and go download my application on this other site, you know? And by the way, Wishlist Familia Act 1 or 2. So I thought that was kind of interesting. Steam doesn't care about that type of thing, you know? I bet the iOS store probably would care, but Steam doesn't care if you put links in your description. For them, it's like if you want to sell elsewhere, their attitude is more like, just use Steam keys and we'll give them to you for free, you know? Where I think with Android, they much more have the attitude that they want to keep everybody who uses an Android in going through their system. And that's kind of the difference between mobile and desktop, you know, especially Windows versus mobile. Apple has a little bit more of that grip on you, I think, still, but it's like very much an open world for Windows, and for iOS it's like, and Android, it's like they want to have a closed system to where you don't get your software other places. So anyway, I thought that was kind of interesting. I'll be right back. I just got to use the restroom, and now that I know this works, I'm gonna push it live, so that's exciting. Be right back. Here, I'll show you the plugin he made real quick. He's doing his insulin right now. Code has kidney problems, in case you didn't know that. So I know when he starts doing his insulin, that means he'll be gone for like 30 minutes. Basically, the idea with RPG Maker out of the box, you go straight to the title screen, right? And he basically created a way so that I can do like some load-in screens. So rather than go right to the title screen, you know, I have my logo page, right? And then I have this this little kind of intro crawl thing. And then you go to the title screen. And it works great. I'm actually really impressed with how well it works. I'm like, I was using somebody else's code before, and theirs was like terrible. CodeMore just solved all my problems. The reason why the first one was not working is it wasn't compatible with touch input because of the way it's hard to explain since you use Unity, but in RPG Maker it's all about scenes. You know, scenes are kind of like the equivalent of well, I think they call them scenes in Unity as well. I don't remember off the top of my head. But you know, you have a different scene for different, like for menus and the title screen and stuff like that. So, and then the map screen and then the battle, those are all different scenes. But yeah, so I'm going to publish this because the game has just been like I actually uploaded a version of the game that was like really bad, and I'm gonna test. So rather than test, I mean, I could just test locally. Maybe I should do that, and then I'll know before I upload again. No, I'm just gonna fucking upload again because I don't want to I don't want to wishlisted Act 2. Thanks, dude. Appreciate that. I have actually a pretty good amount of wishlist. I got like 1,000 or something, so it's gonna be a long period before I have that game ready to go. So I wonder if I'll be done with Act 2 before your game releases, Code Red Games. What do you foresee your game taking, like 2 more years? No, I've had that Steam page for like well over like a year and a half. So it's just my bot is awesome. It's like telling people what's going on. I get like a lot of passive like wish list and followers and stuff. By the way, I think I've told you this, but I use StreamerBot, and it's like the best bot in the West. It's local, right? It's not like Nightbot or some other crap. And you just download it, and then you can, you know, you can set up like very sophisticated bot commands. So for me, it's like a randomized thing every 14 minutes. And it's one of like 60 things. End of 2023. I could do that with Familia for Act 2 if I did it full time, I think. Like if I didn't have another job, I think I could probably pull that off. But my goal is to have Familia released on iOS and Android by the end of the year. And also I want to implement a farming minigame, a fishing minigame, a hunting minigame, and a cooking. It's not a minigame, but a cooking mechanic. And I know how I'm going to do them. It's just I got to get the art. The thing that's going to really hold me back behind those is art. Because I got to make all the... I'm actually going to make the farmer fully animated through skeletal animation. It's going to be my first one that I've done that with. So that should be interesting. Because I do use skeletal animation kind of like you do in your game, in Familia. I mean, I use Dragon Bones, which is quite a bit different than what you're doing in Unity. But seeing the way you do your skeletal animation. Is that the term, right? That's the term that I use. But seeing how you do yours, it kind of like I learned a little bit about it. I also, you know how I was compressing the files on my game? I got it from 400 megabytes to be 250 megabytes. So I managed to reduce the install size by 150 megs, which is freaking amazing. You know, that's a lot. It's like that's close to half, more than a third. You know, like 4/6. So if it was 400 and I got it down 150, that would be 3/8 smaller, right? It's 400, an eighth would be 50. So yeah, that's amazing. The amount of file size I saved, and that's gonna make it a lot more exciting for mobile players, you know, because they just have one install and it's like, bam. Yeah, and it'll be good. I'm going to use the same files on Steam as well, so having a 250 megabyte install for Steam will make the game a lot. I mean, it won't. The Steam audience won't care as much. Well, you know, much less likely they'll uninstall once it's installed on their game. They're more likely to leave it in, which will make it so that Steam will give them more updates if I update something or something, you know? So it's good to have a small size for Steam as well. Your download size is 150 megabytes? How does 150 megabytes turn into 2 gigabytes? That's crazy. I don't really know how big my game would be with the Steam installer. I'm just guessing around 250 because it's already compressed in an APK in the form that I'm installing it now, but I don't know if that's different, you know what I mean? Still, that's amazing that it becomes 10 times as big. 10 times as big. I don't understand it. Like, how is that possible? And there are things in my game that are not like super duper optimized. Like, there are places where I use an asset that's like identical, but I have it in 2 different places, and I just don't want to write the code to make it grab the asset like in a different spot because it's kind of shitty, and it's like I'd have to test it, and you know, it works. So it isn't awesome that I have like a lot of duplicate images in my build. It's like, whatever, you know, it happens. Anyway, so we're gonna deploy. Does it install dependencies after unzipping it? I think that question is for code rad. Maybe large libraries. Oh. Using the Steam pipe unzipped, yeah. So you use the Steam pipe, you don't use the command line, just out of curiosity? I use Steam pipe now, but I used to use I started before it, and I didn't use it at first. But it's just, I find it's easier. The command line doesn't work for you? It still works for me, but I still prefer Steam pipe just because it's so fast. It's less typing. I assume when installed it downloads. Do you have any, have you done any exclusions with your Steam pipe? I never installed the exclusions. I just always delete the save files. No, I kept all defaults. I guess you don't really... Since you're using Unity, it's different the way your save files work. For me, if I create save files while I'm testing, they get deployed into the game, so I have to delete them manually. Kind of interesting. Since RPG Maker is more of a JSON build, so it's like, it's just different. Yeah, that's how it works. It's more like a web page. RPG Maker is more like a website. That's why I like it. Because I'm a web developer. Okay, we're going to deploy this. Let me double check my plugins one more time. Make sure I didn't keep the wrong stuff on. I save into the app data. It is a website, yeah. It is a website. The nw.js, the container, is basically like a browser. That's part of why it's so flexible and you can deploy it on any platform in like the same basic form, you know, where Unity, like the Android or the mobile form is like totally different. It like compiles it into like a totally different thing. Unity and Godot likely make the project. Yeah, I haven't totally figured out encryption. I feel safe with the mobile, but yeah, the desktop version, people could totally grab all my shit and hack it if they wanted pretty easily. I mean, you could do that with mobile, obviously, but it's a little bit less of a two-click thing. Hacking a game, hacking an RPG Maker game on desktop is like child's play. It's like the easiest thing to do in the world. And I as of now don't know. For Mac, it's a little bit tougher to hack it, but for Windows, I don't really know of a good encryption method. If anybody ever finds one, please send it my way, because I'm getting to the point where my game's getting popular enough to where people will start stealing my shit. And it's not like I'm want to hold on to it, but yeah, if somebody wanted to edit them badly, they will find a way. I have to tell you though, with RPG Maker, if you wanted to edit it like, and you weren't even that committed to it, you could do it easily. Especially from... I encrypted day 2 just not to worry about it, yeah. It's kind of an interesting thing. Okay, so I'm going to deploy this. Okay, so now as that's going, I'm going to find the folder, close that. There we go, my application. This is the folder with the game. Let's delete the old version. And grab another folder here. So this is... And I will go to Documents, Output, Familia Master. So here's the game I just deployed. Drop it in there. Go over to Android Studio. And then we just have to change the version number. And I've gotten pretty good at this. I'm kind of an Android Studio whiz. Code more. I think eventually I will do like leaderboards or something and seasonal content. So I'd prefer if people don't cheat, but it's also kind of just an eventuality, you know. And for me, it's like if people do cheat, I'll deal with it when it comes, you know. I'll figure out something then. That's assuming that I even get to that point where I can set up the leaderboards and the cloud saves. In that case, it would be an online game. Yeah. Well, I want to do cloud saves and then I can pull the info from the cloud save to be a leaderboard. But honestly, if you know RPG Maker a little, you can cheat really quickly. Okay, so now I'm building the game. It's gonna pop up in my release folder. So I'll go ahead and just go there. That's over here. So you can see it's not updated yet because this is not the date right now. And I'm gonna go open up my Google Play dashboard. I like that with Google Play, as opposed to Steam, you can just stream it. It's like nice. It's less work. So here's my dashboard. We're gonna go to the publishing. We're gonna go to production. I'm just gonna push it live. I don't even care. We're gonna create a new release. Wait, did I get approved? Hold on. Okay, still in review. Okay. Always rewrite the save class to use a different node library. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a possibility. So cheating would have a negative experience. Yeah. Yeah, I'll cross that bridge when I get there. You know, it's just there's all kinds of stuff I want to add. I can edit this release and just upload the... So it's still building the game, you can see. Oh no, oh no, okay, it's done. It's done uploading. Okay, so see, Gradle invocation finished. There we go. So I'm gonna pop this into this here. I thought you could drag it. The frick? Yeah, I guess I just missed it. So now I'm uploading my game. It takes freaking forever when I'm streaming. The last version I updated was a mess. There was like so many little things I broke. I got too excited. Dude, Code, I don't know what to do without you. That plugin is clutch. I'm gonna post that one on itch if you don't mind. Cause that's like a really simple plugin that will work under all circumstances. Would it be okay if I do that? Like, I don't want to post some of the more complex plugins. I'll make it a... Or you can post it too if you want. Because it requires like no... Like, there's no way it won't work. You know, it's like super robust. And you won't have to support it and it'll get you like passive audience. Just like my text outlines plugin. Bro, it is a freaking epic plugin. The fact that it's less code makes it better. That means it's good. That's the kind of plugins I like. I don't like that Yanfly bajillion lines of code, 40,000 lines of code, and you only use like 10. but you have to keep the whole thing just because you're too scared. It is a beautiful plugin. If you don't want to post it, I'll post it. I'll post it and I'll make a video showing how to use it. It's like so easy to use and it's so good. It's so much better than Heims. No, so can I post it? Would that be okay with you? I'll leave the name and still give you credit. I already distribute a few RPG Maker plugins, so I want to put that one on my itch page though. I like it. It's so good. It's like the best plugin ever. If anybody gives a donation, I'll give it to you. Or I'll donate it to a charity you want. Change stuff that was written too fast? Well, I'll create a description in like a help file. And I'll make it it's a perfect thing for a video, you know, like my stuff. The reason why a lot of my videos are effective is because I provide like resources with them, so it really brings people into, you know, the community and stuff, which is what I'm all about. So like, I make a video, right? I put the plugin on with a link to the plugin on itch, and it's like I'm pulling them in. I write a blog about it with a tutorial. This one you don't really need a tutorial. It's so simple. It's literally 2 lines from my actual customer title used in your own game. Wait, you pulled stuff from Godot into here? Oh, from your RPG Maker game. That's why you're able to do it so fast. So these are my production releases. I put one up today, and now I'm gonna switch all of these. Oh, you just rewrote it? So you just remembered how to do it. Planned 2 hours ago, but you're feeling like trash. That sucks. When I brought up the idea. Okay, Active 11, production 11 is active. Internal testing 11 is active. Okay. So now I go look at my thing to see here. Let me do the screen share already because I am gonna play the game. Screencast isn't working. Sometimes when it doesn't work, I have to restart. So I'll do that now. While I'm waiting for, and then when I come back up, I'll screen share. And then I want to show you guys what it looks like on the Android store. Not connecting to the Wi-Fi for some reason. Guess it's just taking a while. There we go. Okay, so if I go to the Play Store here, where are you? I can check for any apps that have updates. And there's Familia right there. You see the second one from the top. Update that puppy. I'll update Facebook too, why not? Oh, fuck that. Don't do it now. Do it later. So I'm downloading the new version. And we're gonna see how far I can get before it breaks. And I've actually submitted this version, I've already submitted it for release. So if they approve it, which I think they will, that means I could go live within the next few days on the Android store, which is a huge accomplishment. And there's definitely work that still needs to be done to the game to clean it up a bit, but I do want it on there. I do want it up. I might do a campaign in order to retrieve people's like email contacts by giving them free copies or something. I don't know. I love that it's only 250 megs too. That's amazingly small. And it's mostly music, really. My game is like 150 megs of music. Like if I had less music, I could probably get the game to be quite a bit smaller, but I'm not really willing to sacrifice the music. It will lower my visibility on the Android store to have such a big game by mobile standards. Okay, updated it. Let's go play it. Let's see, does it work? Does it break? It's not crashing yet. Fantastic. Ooh, it's working. Got the title screen now. I didn't have that before. That's pretty sweet. Let me turn off the stream music. Bro, this is awesome. Thanks for the one viewer host, bro. So I'm playing on my phone here. You can go up and down this menu by like, so on this menu, like the control is there, you just can't see it. So, but you can still like look around. We're gonna do, actually let's just continue. Continue from here, see if it breaks. Don't break. Yeah, I can move. I still gotta clean up the controls a little bit, if I'm being honest. So if you look here, if I go like just slightly up from diagonal, it starts already. Actually, I don't know, it's pretty good. Oh shit. This is the guy who gives you cheat experience. Notes. Remove. I'll do that tomorrow. Remove bonus EXP guy. Not too concerned about it because it's pretty easy to... Nobody's going to get to this guy too soon. I also got to remove chest. You have a dead zone on the virtual controls? No. It's not a dead zone. It's more just the, how do I say? The diagonal is a little bit too favorable in the controls. So it tends to go diagonal more than right and left and up and down. And I wanted to make it so it's a little bit more favorable to... Gotta grind fast to get to this guy. Yeah, this guy will give you like level 99.99. I just had him here so I could test, you know. But whatever. Let's adjust the difficulty. We'll do 10, yeah, sure. 10 is pretty hard. Do I have any items? Okay, so there was a bug to where it didn't reset the variable at the end, so I have to fight the boss again, which is okay. This will fix itself. This was part of the save file issue. But after I defeat him, and I will defeat him. Let's go, bro. Don't break my neck. Yeah, I'm a little old for the headbanging. I don't even know where I use this song in the game. Like, cause all the songs are pulled from somewhere else. Oh, this is from the Fire Fiend. Time button attack. Let's go. Sorry, that lag is from my Wi-Fi, not from my game. If you hear the music cut out, it's because of the error server. It means people in my neighborhood are downloading too many videos. Yeah, it's just some, you know. See, this is the skeletal stuff that I do. Also, if you're in my stream, you can tell that I'm like, my connection is dying, which is also why the Sky server thing breaks. Dude, I just Kamehameha her. Yeah, my cool, like, completed scene.